Today we were here in Kisumu to raise awareness on open government partnership to the civil society network in Kisumu. Open government partnership is an agenda that ensures that there is inclusivity, openness, and public participation in governance. It's a space that creates a space for co-creation between civil society and the government and other stakeholders who are interested in the running of our country. So in Kisumu, this is just the beginning. We are looking forward to have more engagement with the CSO network here in Kisumu and also the county government of Kisumu in advancing the open government partnership agenda. In Kenya, we start from the national level. Public participation has been quite poor. The public has never been engaged meaningfully in making decisions, in making government decisions. And if you look at the national level, in fact, we don't have a public participation law. We should have been enacted a long time ago, but Parliament has been dragging for a very long time to implement the law. I think there is no political will to ensure that people are engaged in public participation. And this culture now cascades even down to the county governments. And even from the forum that we've just had, you've had people are concerned that public participation do not really match up to the principles, to the proper principles of public participation. So people are not engaged meaningfully. There is no access to information. So people have come to a public participation forum, but they really don't know, they don't have the substance or the content of what they will be engaging in. So I think as a country, that's an area that we have failed, but there's still room for improvement. If the agenda of public open government partnership is inculcated into governance, there is potential and there's room for improving public participation in governance in Kenya. Yeah. It is the people who approve projects. If a contractor comes in and does a shoddy job, it's the people who will tell the government, don't pay this one, he did a shoddy job, because they have been engaged and information has been provided. Largely because of the government, the county government, they are really embracing the agenda of OGP. There are also other two counties. There is Nairobi, and the latest entrant into the OGP local is Nandi County, and even them, they are doing some nice things in terms of engaging the people in decision making. Yes, it's still work in progress, but those four counties that I've mentioned, they are doing a good job. So Kisumu also, we picked Kisumu because we feel also Kisumu can absorb this agenda very fast, and that's why we came to Kisumu. Mzalendo as an organization does not now measure the successes of achieving the commitments that the OGP local counties have set for themselves. There is an independent review mechanism. It's also an organization within the OGP Secretariat, so it does their independent review, and they give reports on how from the national level, they'll give a report on how the national government has performed in terms of openness. They also give a report in terms, and the reports are there. Yeah, you can check. Yeah.
One of the things that I must say, there is work on progress. And the other thing that must be done is the civil society in Kisumu needs some reflection. It goes beyond Kisumu. Actually, the civil society in Kenya needs some serious reflection on how to engage. Because what we have learned over the years or over the months is that there are those who try as much as possible to get out of the civil society and also get placement elsewhere. So we need an audit, and we also need a self-reflection to see how best we can strengthen the civil society sector to perform beyond where it is now. Kisumu is, we have pushed for Public Participation Act, we have pushed for access to information, we have actually vetted people in public offices, we have pushed for enactment of climate change act and policy, which we have done, and we have also gone a long way in also playing litigations. And I remember team together with Katiba Institute, we are the ones who went to court on two things. One was on public participation and threshold. The other one, we enjoined other civil societies in looking at the illegality of CDF. So there are work we've done. And again, we've also promoted access to justice through human rights defense and also organizing the citizenry just to seek what is fair for them. But like I say, this is work in progress, and we do hope that if we can join hands together, then we can see what happens. Like now there are new frontiers like the blue the blue economic conversation, the next economic conversation. This is also important, that if we join hands together in different pillars, then we can make Kisumu and beyond great. Thank you.